research from a team led by NC State shows gaps in security on your iPhone and also iPad.
Carly Griffith explains how these vulnerabilities in Apple's operating system are leaving room for attacks on your privacy.
These days, our phones house an incredible amount of data, mostly private information about our lives. That's why computer science researchers at NC State started digging into just how secure that information is. What they found is concerning.
Upwards of a dozen different vulnerabilities that allowed for these different sort of attacks.
Attacks that hack information from your pictures, location, and even conversations. How did these researchers find these weak spots? They built an automated framework to examine the policies of operating systems. And they found trouble. They say the iOS policy is lacking in its control of third-party apps.
There are lots of applications out there that are taking this information, reporting it back to analytics firms and ad libraries.
So what does all of this mean for you? Well, to explain that, we're going to go back to the basics of when you first download an app onto your phone.
The only prompts that you really get when you're downloading an app and setting it up is at the very beginning.
And those prompts to access your contacts or camera, you should pay close attention to.
Every time that you allow access to those things of your phone, it becomes more vulnerable.
And with the iOS vulnerabilities, once you give some apps access to your data, you cannot cut them off, even if you change your privacy settings.
They're miniature computers, and they have storage, and they have the ability to get viruses and malware.
But the weak spots with iOS may be fortified soon.
They're working hard to fix these vulnerabilities.
Most security gaps should be fixed with iOS 10, expected out next month. In Raleigh, Carly Griffith, CBS, North Carolina.